I'm stepping into the shoes of a what-if commentator who loves turning big moments into a living, breathing story. Today, we're unpacking a moment that felt both personal and historic, Jessie Buckley winning Best Actress at the 98th Academy Awards for Hamnet, and what that victory means beyond the headlines. What I find instantly compelling is how Buckley's win isn't just a win for one performer. It's a milestone that reframes Irish cinema on the world stage. Personally, I think the first Irish winner label carries more weight than it might look like on the surface. It's less about national pride and more about signaling a shift in global storytelling, where Irish voices are not only present but celebrated in the same breath as the long-running powerhouses of Hollywood. What makes this really interesting is how Buckley's journey from stage to screen to Oscar circles back to family, motherhood, and creative partnership in a way that feels almost mythic. Let's map the narrative arc here, not as a recap, but as a lens for what this moment signals about art, risk, and identity. Idea 1: the win as a bridge between stage, screen, and literature adaptation. Buckley's role in Hamnet is a bridge between Maggie O'Farrell's novel, Chloe Zhao's direction, and a period drama that doubles as a modern meditation on motherhood. From my perspective, this isn't just acting, it's interpretive collaboration across art forms. If you take a step back and think about it, the Oscar spotlight on a role that blends literary adaptation with intimate maternal emotion suggests a hunger in contemporary audiences for layered, character-driven storytelling over flashy spectacle. What this really suggests is a trend toward recognizing performers who can inhabit dense, intertextual material and pull it into something universally relatable. A detail I find fascinating is how Buckley leans into Agnes Shakespeare not as a mere spouse to a genius, but as a conduit for the emotional gravity that drives the story. This matters because it reframes supporting figures as essential engines of empathy in period pieces. Idea 2: the personal dimension of the victory, family, motherhood, and timing. Buckley's remarks about her daughter Isla, and the timing of filming ending just before her pregnancy, turn the win into a narrative about cycles of creation. In my opinion, this is more than a cute anecdote. It signals a cultural shift where motherhood is not treated as an obstacle but as part of an artist's expansive toolkit. One thing that immediately stands out is her dedication to her family, Ireland funding travel for them, and the line about dreaming beyond expectations. What many people don't realize is how these intimate details humanize a global star and make the Oscar moment feel achievable for everyday creators who juggle life, art, and ambition. If you zoom out, this echoes a broader trend: public figures reframing success as a holistic journey rather than a singular milestone. Idea 3: national identity and the Oscar lens. Being the first Irish Best Actress winner is a historic headline, yet the context includes past nominees like Saoirse Ronan and Ruth Negga. From my perspective, the distinction isn't about erasing the previous narratives but about expanding what Irishness can look like on the Oscar stage. What this means for the industry is a potential loosening of conventional paths to recognition. Stories rooted in specific places are resonating globally, and audiences are responding. A detail I find fascinating is how Buckley's own cultural story, family, origin, and the Irish support network becomes part of the performance's mythos. This raises a deeper question: will this inspire more Irish actors to pursue bold, literature-rich projects rather than chasing traditional blockbuster roles? The connection to bigger trends is clear: a globalized film ecosystem rewards nuanced, identity-rich storytelling that travels beyond borders. Idea 4: the optics of a creator-friendly moment amidst a glamorous ceremony. Buckley's speech touches on collaboration with women in the industry, thanking peers, directors, and Maggie O'Farrell. What makes this interesting is how it blends gratitude with a confident assertion of artistic community. In my opinion, this isn't just a victory lap, it's a blueprint for how winners can use their platform to elevate others and advocate for collective advancement. One thing that stands out is the calculated warmth toward the audience. This isn't a self-aggrandizing moment, it's a call to continue building a creative ecosystem where mentors, peers, and newcomers feel seen. This ties into a broader pattern: award ceremonies becoming stages for networks and communities, not just individual triumphs. Deeper insight: what this moment hints at for the future of acting and storytelling. If you step back, the convergence of Buckley's artistic choices, the Irish milestone, and the motherhood narrative points to a future where authentic, emotionally dense roles with strong non-mainstream angles become more marketable. What this really suggests is that studios might prioritize projects that offer rich, character-driven terrains for actors who can carry weighty material with nuance. A detail I find fascinating is how Buckley's own life, career highs coinciding with family milestones, reads like a storyline you'd expect from a novel: risk, resilience, and a redefinition of success. In that sense, the Oscar moment becomes a reflection of a broader shift toward storytelling that honors complexity over neat, generic hero arcs. Closing thought. This isn't just about a statue or a name on a screen. It's a signpost, art that roots itself in personal truth, crosses borders, and elevates other voices tends to resonate longest. For viewers and aspiring creators, Buckley's journey asks a simple but profound question: what kind of stories are we willing to invest in, not just watch? If you enjoyed this breakdown, tell me which thread you found most compelling: the Irish milestone, the motherhood angle, or the collaboration-centric speech. And what ambitious project would you love to see Buckley tackle next? Let me know in the comments, and if you want, I'll map out a potential dream project for her that aligns with these themes.